See, these are the reasons why they're closing down the feeding center. The cops always got to be called. And it sounds like more of them coming.
It's better not to say nothing.
And here they come. There's always commotion. This is why they're shutting down the feeding center. There's a residential neighborhood right back there. Right there, they had to build a fence. It's how they leave trash all on the bars. There's usually a lot of trash. Something's always happening. This is why they're closing down the feeding centers. Rather, the feeding center, this particular one. There's another one in Pompano. I don't know how many minutes that is. See if you can see up there? That's a residential neighborhood. On the other hand, on the other note, after the library, which was it, Tuesday, yesterday, left the library, get to the gym, just to find my locker's been cut. One of the representatives, one of the employees told me, "Nikki, which one are your lockers?" I showed them, but somebody must have dropped the ball because they cut my locks anyway. They didn't cut my husband's lock, but they cut my locks. So somebody didn't follow through with the orders. I'm not blaming that person. That person who warned me and asked me where my lockers was, he's a great, great employee. But I think, I don't know, miscommunication, they cut my locks. Now I gotta buy, all my clothes were missing. Nobody didn't know where they were. Well, eventually I got my clothes back. Now I gotta go out and buy a couple of locks. This is why I showed you we rented the U-Haul truck to avoid it, because they said on the 17th they was coming to cut the locks. They did it. But now they did it again on Tuesday the 18th, but they didn't put up any flyers for that, only for the 17th. So anyway, I gotta come out of pocket, get some more locks, and I don't even have the money right now to spend on the locks. So my stuff is just not secure at this time. I don't got nothing valuable in there anyway. But I didn't have such a great Tuesday, but anyway. I'm still here, I'm still moving, I'm still kicking. I got my clothes back. I got my bath towel back, so I needed that. I need a new one anyway. But I like, it's hard to find those nice thick bath towels. They cost a little bit of money. But anyway, commotion here. There's always something going on here. Always something going on here at the feeding center. This is why they're closing down. People can't act right. Oh, I see a bus. This might be my bus, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to have a blessed day, too, even though I had a terrible day yesterday. But anyway. Oh, they got him in handcuffs. This is my life. They got him in handcuffs. Okay, well, I'll see y'all later. Yeah, so yesterday has been a trying day. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Came from the feeding center. I didn't really get to eat my food. Just things going on in my personal life. And from yesterday, having my food stolen, I was really, you know, when you're looking forward to something, I was looking forward to having that steak quesadilla for over a week. And, you know, I never got to get it until that time, yesterday, Tuesday. You know? I don't like to leave anything behind. You know, you're looking forward to something, you're looking forward to it, you get it, and then it's just snatched away from you somehow, some way. It's like, and I'm a foodie child. I used to be overweight. I love food with a passion. And it hurted me. It broke my heart to lose my food. That was my sanctuary. That was my escapism. That was my comfort. I dressed that thing up too, man. Have how you pronounce it? Pica de gallo, banana peppers, hot jalapeno peppers, some spicy salsa, and some spicy ranch dressing. I would have added some onions, but I ain't had that option. Oh man. Pepper jack cheese and cheddar cheese. I can't believe I lost that. Yeah, I'm still hurt by it. Trying to get over it. A little bit bitter. And my jacket was in that Wawa bag too. Because it'd be cold in the library. So after all that, leaving the library and then coming to the gym, find that my locks been all cut off. My clothes are not, my everyday clothes weren't there. I had the dress clothes, which they didn't take because it was in a suitcase. But I don't have many, clothes, and I can't wear my everyday. I can't wear my dress clothes out every day, especially not going to the fitness center. Nice dresses, stuff that's for church. Oh boy, I ain't had no shoes. I had my black sandals, my everyday wearing sandals. That was it. My sneakers was going. My sandals, my nice sandals were going. Nobody didn't know where they put it at. I was praying that they didn't throw it away. I didn't have a very good day. And when things go bad for me, I tend to be quiet. I'm not one of those angry person that rages and lash out at people. I just tend to be quiet. Are you like that? Or are you one of those angry people? Yeah, I be wanting to do harm to people and stuff like that, but yesterday I just said to myself, I'm still bitter about, I really wanted to taste that steak quesadilla, man. I'm so mad about that. I really am. Still am. I'm bitter about that. I really am. Curse the person who did it. Because I was coming back for it. I realized when I got across the street, where the hell is my damn Wawa bag? Where's my food? And then, like, something in your heart, like you praying, but something in your heart saying, it's not going to be here. But you be praying for it anyway. Went to the racetrack representative. I said, the employee, I said, well, did anybody return a bag? Nobody returned nothing. That's life. I lost everything, so oh well. But it hurt me to lose that steak quesadilla for some shit. I told you I'm a foodie, man. I used to be 319 pounds. 319 pounds. And the way I kept eating, I would have reached 350, 400. But I had to put a stop to that. Because I was eating out of control, man. I really was. It was crazy. A freaking whole large pizza pie. I ain't talking about from no Domino's or Pizza Hut, none of those franchises. I'm talking about a real Italian. That's when I was living in Jersey. A real Italian pizza place. With an Italian making it. And their pizzas are large. When you say large, you're going to get a large pizza. I could eat that and had a 40-ounce of beer all in one sitting. And they pie slices are large. They're large. I was going crazy. And still hungry. Shoot. I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they were big portions. I was going crazy. But you know, I'm working for the airline. You flying places, you can't fit into the seat. You know, table come up. You bring at the time the table came down. Like you pull it out your seat handle right here. You pull the table up and bring it over your lap. Supposed to sit flat. Mine did this. Thighs too big. Always had to have a seatbelt extension. It was embarrassing. Something had to be done. I couldn't. Went and got that gastric bypass surgery because I seen one of my other employees, my coworker, do it, and she lost tremendous weight. I was like, oh my freaking goodness, look at you. I told her, what do you do? Because if you know Wilson Phillips, the singing group, Hold On, that song, she was big. And I remember her having the surgery, the big one out of Wilson Phillips with the black hair. She had the surgery and she looked good. And then one day I seen my coworker. That girl had like double necks. Seeing her neck was gone. I was like, I asked her what she did. She gave me her doctor, where he was located. I took it from there, child. I took it from there. Dr. Ballantyne. He's a good doctor. That was huge. I'm all over the place. Some people who get the surgery gain the weight back. Then I knew one of my other coworkers. She said she got the same surgery. I couldn't tell. She said, yeah, she kept eating. Gained weight back. Then another one of my coworkers got the lap band. Shoot, the airline was like Little Hollywood. Everybody was getting surgeries, stomach tucks, tummy tucks. I don't know. The lap band, I ain't seen no results of the lap band with her either. I was like, when I got the surgery, people couldn't believe it. I was totally different. I had the neck. I lost my butt. That's the only problem. I didn't get the skin surgery because I wanted a break from being operated on, you know. Because after I had surgery, the following year something happened with my stomach. I don't know, I kept getting pain, so I had another surgery and they said they couldn't find anything. And then something, the next year my stomach kept hurting, next following year. I went to the doctor who did my bypass surgery this time because I went somewhere else. He said, you got appendicitis. We're going to operate. And I never got my skin removed, so y'all see me with, you know, my arms are flabby. My butt is flabby. Shoot. I want a butt lift, a breast lift. I want all that stuff. So I want the skin removed. Can't afford it. I don't have insurance. I do have insurance, but I don't have money to pay the doctor visits and all that and stuff. I don't know. No. Take me or leave me. I'm trying to stay on the bright side of things. Trying to keep an upbeat spirit. I gotta get these locks. I gotta get some locks. I got on another pair of sandals, but my sneakers are in there. Some people say they be stealing. I'm sorry, y'all. hope you're having a better day than me, or a better. I hope you're just having a better life than me. That's all. I just want to see people happy, enjoying themselves, having fun. Yesterday was hard. Devil is a liar. He was steal, kill, cheat. And he stole it too. Stole everything. Everything I had. Everything. My car, my apartment, my job, my money, my clothes, everything, my pictures, souvenirs. Everything. Gone. And God is good. I'm still here. I'm still here. Oh, well, I made this nice and spicy. All right, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm getting full. When I lost my job and everything, I stopped eating. I was crying all the time. And I think I dropped even more weight. I looked like an anorexic drug addict, bones showing all everywhere. I couldn't get over it. I was in shock. I was traumatized. I just cried every day for I don't know how many years. 5 years? No. It's been going on for a while, y'all. Going on for a while. I'm full. This place is in a sad state. Got one person sleeping over here, one person sleeping over there. And it's true. You know, when you're homeless, you don't get enough sleep. It really is. I don't know. I guess people, I don't know. It depends on what they're doing. What time they go to bed. I mean, I don't know how late they stay up. I don't know how late people stay up. But I can always use more sleep. Renting that truck was great. I just wish they would. We didn't have enough money to rent it for 2 days. I wish they would have said the 17th and the 18th. They just put the 17th, which was Monday. We had the truck, took our stuff out, put it in the truck. Came back Tuesday. No, came back Monday. We rented the truck Sunday night. Sunday afternoon. We returned the truck Monday afternoon. And we was there, and we seen them, finishing up the locker room. So they did, one group did one day, Monday, and then the other group did yesterday, Tuesday. But they didn't say Tuesday, just said the 17th. Tuesday was the 18th. And they cut my lockers, man. He asked me what lockers were mine. We went into the break room. We went into the locker room, and I showed him. But somebody must didn't, I don't know. They didn't cut my husband's lock, but they cut mine. Well, at least I got it back, but now I got to go out and get more locks and try to memorize again the lock combination. It is what it is. Other things are going on, but I can't really get into that. Anyway, I'm finished this. I wish I had more to drink. Drinking my vitamin water. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for your precious time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share. I love this vitamin water. Triple X. I do not drink juices anymore because they're too sweet. I'm not really a soda person, even though I like me a Dr. Pepper and a Sprite. And a Mountain Dew. I do like those. But I don't drink them every day. This is what I buy. Even though it's expensive, it's crap at Walmart. $1.78 or whatever. But they're so good and it's not sweet. Well, that's that. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. I love you. Remember, God loves you even more. I have to keep it upbeat. I got to keep telling myself this. You know? Every time something bad happens, somebody always want to blame God. No. It's the devil. Blame the devil. And I tell you, he's a freaking liar. Our blessings are coming no matter what. I still keep the faith. Believe in God, Jesus. You're going to get through this. I'm trying to be in an upbeat spirit, y'all, but it's like, because I got something else bothering me. And I don't know how to handle it. I just like peace. I like peace. I really do. I just like peace. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Be blessed. Bye.